said this is going to be a two-part, but I'm going to go ahead and do part 3. I'm going to call part 3 I woke up like this. And of course I didn't wake up like this. I took a quick shower, I did my face, put on some makeup, but I didn't do anything to my hair at all. So you can see what we're working with. We're pretty fluffy. I left the last video and hair was still really wet, and I just put in some pin curls. Now I could go out in public like that, and I do when I switch to bobby pins, of course, but I wanted to let you guys see how it would look when it was all dry. I'm not totally happy with the color, but I'm gonna wait a week, and then I'm gonna touch up the top again. There's still a lot of orange that I don't really care for. However, we got a strong, healthy strawberry blonde going on here. But it's really poofy, and I don't want to go out in public like this. So there's a couple of different things that I noticed in my other videos that I tend to not speak too clearly. The mirror was in my face a lot, and you couldn't see what I was doing in the back. So I'm going to hopefully get better with every video. But what I want to do is show you just what I would do to touch this look up. I don't have to re-wet this, and I don't wash my hair that often because it causes so much more damage to it. So I'm going to go ahead and let this go until I can't stand anymore, or it's too greasy, which will take quite a while unless I'm like actively working out and things like that. So I got the thing with the things, brush, clips. I've got a little bit of Tresemme humidity resistance hairspray, and I've got a little bit of the rocket oil, but I'm going to use only a tiny bit. And then I also have my curling iron, I have my hand mirror, and I have my drink, which is emergency today. I'm thinking later on I might do a video about all of the health precautions I've been taking during this crisis, but for now let's stick to the hair. So anyway, I'm gonna start by taking a look at what's going on, and clearly it's way too poofy in the back. I don't like it. However, I want it to be a certain shape, so I'm gonna flip, and I'm almost kind of pulling it back into a ponytail in my hand so that I can brush it all under. So I'm just under brushing, and the brushing is problematic because it causes frizz. So that's not too bad in the back actually. I think a little bit of hair oil would lay that triangle. You can see the triangle thing that I was talking about before that I really want to avoid by getting an undercut. I just didn't feel comfortable giving that to myself right now. So I'm going to get started with the curling iron, and I need some better props. So the first thing that I want is these clips. I want a couple of these clips so that when I do the curl I can clip it. And I can use a rag, I can use the big ones and the small ones. And the reason why I would clip it is so that it sets. And because my hair is coarse, that is actually lucky for me in that aspect, because it will tend to set and stay set. Now I'm not going for a full head of curls look. I'm really just looking to touch up what I've got going on. So I'm not going to clip the sides yet because I kind of want that to fall. But the ones I don't want to fall, I will certainly clip, like this one. So this one, curling away from my face, mostly because I don't actually like my hair hanging in my face. So I want to curl the majority of it away from my face so that I'm comfortable. Whew. As you can see, I'm sweating a lot because it's getting hot. Oh, I had to open the windows so I'd have some light in here, and that probably isn't helping. So carrying on from that, yep, we got a nice little curl. I am going to pull that one up very, very gently. Use the little clip. You see, I just kind of pulled it up, pulled it back out of my face and clipped it. I'm gonna leave that front for now since I'm sweating. I don't want to have to redo it later. So, I think I got a lot of frizz going on here. I don't like it. So then I'm gonna go ahead and give that one a little under. Just as a reminder where I want it to go. And then I'm gonna let this side be a little more wild. I'm gonna curl it all the way from my face. So hopefully, so I'm gonna curl all the way from my face. So hopefully does that. But I wanna use a variety of chunks of hair, of size of the chunks of hair, and I want to use a variety of ways that I'm twisting it, because I don't want it to all just look one way. And also sometimes, you know, it'll turn out like this, and this is not what I wanted at all. Not what I wanted at all. So you can see, that definitely has to be clipped if I wanted to do anything that I wanted to do. So that's fine, I'll do that. Whew. How long you leave it in really depends on the coarseness of your hair. The hair on the back of my head is much more coarse than the ones on the front, and that's usually the case for everybody. So the ones on the back I'm gonna leave on, especially if I see the first time I don't take the curl at all. Sometimes my hair can be frustrating and it doesn't want to do what I want it to do. I'm going to use the 2-finger technique for this one because I don't want it to be a super tight curl. And then I'm going to pin. And you see, it's just kind of haphazard because I don't want this to look like doll hair. I want it to look like normal people hair. And what I mean by that is like normal people hair isn't perfect. All the curls don't usually curl in the same direction. If you wanted to do that, you really have to twist it, and that's not exactly natural. So having varieties of chunks of what's going on will help me to mix up this look. And it's gonna be a tousled curly hair look. Something that I would do pretty normally. And you notice I'm working with dry hair. I used to put like a leave or I used to use like a protectant, but I noticed that it really just served to make my hair more greasy usually, and since I'm not too concerned about damage because I'm always cutting it, I decided to stop using the leave-in treatment so that it wouldn't make my hair as heavy. Alright. Didn't really like much of that. Don't like that at all. That looks dumb. Sometimes I just not gonna work out and you're gonna have to mess with them. This one's like, I don't want to curl that way. Alright, that's fine. Let's curl this way then. Alright, I wanted to hang down. I'm not going to use a ton of hairspray. I'm not going to use a ton of product. So I'm not going to worry about trying to make this do exactly what I want it to do. The main thing I want it to do is to lay down, not in a triangle shape, not flat on top and frizzy at the bottom. So some of this is really just trying to get it to behave. I'll be right back. Excuse me for that. It was rapidly heating up and I realized that I won't be able to fix the front of this if I'm all sweat properly. So I feel like I can at least get most of it dabbed off and get it sprayed. We'll be okay. But, so the bangs. I would like some of this to hang in my face. So I'm actually going to go ahead and straighten this right on down. And yeah, I'm using a curling iron to straighten my hair. So that kind of made it go where I was hoping it would go. However, I'm not liking the shape at all. But I think I'm going to start on this side and go from there. Yeah, I'm just curling the end of that. I'm going to give this a big curl because it likes to hang down and poke out. I don't like it, so I'm going to curl that one up nice and tight and leave it there for a while. I'm going to use the hair oil, but I'm going to use just a tiny, tiny little bit, and I'm going to use it almost strictly in the back. The more I put any kind of oil on the top of my head, the more likely that I'm going to lose all of this nice volume that I have going on and end up with that clown triangle hair that I so despise. So I'm going to pin this guy up because I want him to stay curly and it doesn't appear to want to agree. So you're going to go pinned up. It looks funny, but it's going to do what I want. Now, I'm okay with that side, so I'm going to leave it. See how that one's still curling out? I want it to curl in. So I'm going to touch that one up. Looks like I grabbed a few others. I'm going to be very, very gentle and curl it up there. That's better. Okay, what am I going to do with this? I don't know. Hopefully soon I will cut it off. But for now, let's see if we can make it do something else. Yeah, that's better. A little better. Alright. I'm pretty close to done. I'm going to take out the pins, put in some oil, and then see if I need to touch up anywhere. I'll take out the pins first. See what I'm working with. See the difference when I pinned it up? Such a difference. Okay. See, I'm just kind of brushing that curl back out now. And I'm actually pretty happy with what is going on now. So I am going to move along to oil. And last time I put like a whole big thing. I'm really just going to put a couple touches on my fingers this time and work that through the back. So hopefully we can avoid a lovely triangle look. Flat on top, frizzy at the bottom. Not a look I like. How's that looking? That's looking very greasy and shiny. Alright. I'm gonna put a purple on this side a little bit. And I'm gonna go ahead, touch this, not my scalp, just the frizzies. All right, I think we're good. And then don't like how that one is just a little bit too Shirley Temple. Just finger brush it out. And then this is the hand that has the oil in it still. Still keeps going back to that. Okay, and I am going to do that down brush thing again in the back. Okay, I'm happy with that. Quite happy with the back. I'm gonna give it a quick spray. I'm just spraying the ends because I want the top to be light. Smooth it down a little bit after the spray. Take another look. Back to Shirley Temple. This guy. So I'll spread you out again. And the reason why it keeps going back is because it pinned it. So I'm not mad. I just I'm gonna brush it out a little bit since it's sitting right next to hair that's not curly but wavy. Yeah, okay. It's a little messy. Alright, let's do something over here to eliminate some of this Shirley Temple. So I just kind of brush that curl out and brush them back away from my face. So I'm not messing with it all day. I think I'm happy with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a really quick spray. Don't like hairspray on my face. I'm gonna use my hand as a guide. And you see I didn't use much because I like natural look. I don't use a lot of hairspray unless I'm working, or you know it's a style that isn't gonna stay how it wants to stay. But you can see this is pretty close to you know what we started with, and if I shake it out, it's gonna puff out. And the only thing I don't like is just that in the back. You can see I have there's a lot of hair under there, and it kind of is. So anyway, thanks for watching again. Hit subscribe. I'm gonna do another video in about a week when I touch up the color again. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.